By donaire at working well. Oh my!
Look out! Darchinyan down for the first time! Struggling to get to his feet! In terrible shape, it's all over! It's almost every punch is meant to end the fight, or at least break your spirit. His left, dynamite. But in meeting with donaire yesterday, he came across as very confident, loose, and incredibly calm. A guy who seeks questions in advance. We'll soon find out, Al.
I like that explanation of that.
Something, unfortunately, I never had.
You know, no, I find that hard to believe. Those are the things that you always wonder, can a Darchinyan, who's a fighter that comes forward, deal with? Donaire's attack.
General, it'll be interesting to see if he gets right to it. He's coming. Darchinyan's response, he was toying with Glenn that night. He didn't punch as hard as he usually does. Big left uppercut attempt there by donaire, that missed.
Two things have happened. The right hand is landing for donaire, but the left is landing by I think donaire has Darchinyan think about his power already.
And a miss with the left by Darchinyan being tested right out of the gate here.
Vic Darchinyan's gone through an undefeated career. Got to be honest, in the first half of round one, he's been hit more than we've seen in all the fights, and he's getting whacked like donaire.
He just got hit. That was a shove. He's blazing here midway through the first round.
Now the danger in all this is donaire better not get.
Donaire back. Donaire has skills, no handle pressure. He's got a lot of amateur experience.
One of the ones was land the right hand.
The correct thing to do, and another wild swing and a miss. Be wide open for a straight right by donaire. Now donaire goes to the midsection, but that was blocked by very cognizant of Darchinyan's uppercut, but that can really wear you down. Boy, donaire kind of buckled there moments before.
Is thickening a bit.
Excellent opening round for the challenger. Donaire, the champion Darchinyan of the Black Trucks, in 28-0 with 22 knockouts.
Primarily as a left-handed puncher. He tries to throw the right hook and the right uppercut a little.
So he'll try to surprise him with the right. There on cue.
You know what I'm surprised, and it's a good weapon.
Left hand.
Of course, that's a good weapon against the southpaw. Donaire not known left, broke it in his second fight as a pro. Sometimes in fights since.
Oh, Darchinyan got nailed, and then he came back. Here's a right hand, a miss by donaire with the left hand.
Boy, he could make it too interesting for himself. His way of those Darchinyan big punches.
Donaire has the awkward purples of Vic Darchinyan. The two-way action here in the early going for the IBF flyweight prep.
Well, you know, the interesting thing about this is up in weight because donaire had a clue of how things would go for him in the 100 round. I don't know if he's winning it, but it's been better.
Well, he's usually a... Trying to push donaire backwards, Darchinyan, but donaire standing his ground. Final seconds of round two. What is developing into an interesting affair. Well, as we mentioned earlier, well, it must be working to this point because young Nonito faring pretty well as we enter round three.
And, you know, round two, I have to say, because of his good second round, he did come back very well. And now body work by Darchinyan's finding the range with the...
You can see the different defensive lapses. And when he straightens out those lefts, the power is compounded. Now Darchinyan usually just looks for that one punch to end it.
Darchinyan changes fighters when they come in the ring, and he's right. Once they fell apart, Steve, they change. They can't. That hasn't happened yet to donaire.
Against Darchinyan, you have to sort of get in his chest.
Now to donaire's that punch. Fainted Darchinyan, and you saw Darchinyan react.
Big straight left hand right on the button. Oh, there's a good left hand that staggered Darchinyan. Remember, he's never been hurt or dropped in his career. Donaire sensing the moment. Darchinyan battled. Pacing, it's another hard left hand to the chin by
has been the big weapon for donaire. Surprising.
What a huge finish to round three for
Darchinyan, and big cut around the right eye of Darchinyan.
We'll see if that's seen Victor trouble. It might be the first time he's been in trouble. Round 4 scheduled for 12. IBF flyweight undefeated record at stake.
And he and Vic have a great relationship, and right now, Darchinyan right now.
Donaire not quite. Just tasted a straight left hand from Darchinyan.
Darchinyan's able to...
On Darchinyan right now, missing wildly with a straight left is Darchinyan. Now, that right hand by Donaire was blocked by the left glove of Darchinyan.
Again, the counter left hook by Donaire. You know, the problem with Darchinyan, big height and reach advantage, stays on the outside.
Nice count on the fighters. Glenn Donaire, a face-first brawler. And Nonito more of an attack to
Donaire at working well. Oh, my!
Look out! Darchinyan down for the first time! Struggling to get to his feet! In terrible shape, it's all over! It's all over! Nonito Donaire has pulled off the monstrous upset in emphatic fashion. And now, we turn our attention to the safety and health of
earlier. Donaire had started to land the counter left hand, and here it would come in dramatic fashion. Again, lunging in Darchinyan as he has, not concerned about defense. You have to admire the courage of Darchinyan and the will. As hurt as he was, trying desperately to get up and continue. And clearly we know he was hurt.
The Filipino Flash, Nonito Donaire.
Big upset. Nonito Donaire defends his family.